You're listening to Until They Sleep. Please note, this programming may not be appropriate for younger listeners.
On this episode, we discuss some Thanksgiving facts that Daniel Googled and whether or not we agree with them. We're wishing you a safe and happy holiday weekend. Thanks for listening.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Until They Sleep. My name is Daniel.
And I'm Chantal.
And we are a married couple. I'm talking about family subjects. And today, well, as that time of year, it's Thanksgiving time. Last year, we had a recording also about Thanksgiving. And we were talking about how we do ours different and how we like to, just everybody gets to pick their favorite dish and we cook that. It's not kind of like it became our tradition for the last couple of years. And then I learned about, my wife was talking about some of her friends. They usually have 2 Thanksgivings or they just celebrate on the weekends.
Yep.
So this year, we're going to do it a little different. We're actually going to kick it with.
We are going to my brother's house this year. We usually, almost always celebrate here at home.
For the last couple of years.
Several years, yeah. And we'll be driving out, which is definitely a chore for us because there'll be no one home to take care of the dogs. We're not good friends with our neighbors to be able to ask them to, hey, can you go check on the dogs for us? I think I just ordered a multi-cat automatic feeder and automatic water dispenser and, something I never thought I would be buying, but we're going to be gone for a couple days. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And
that's the other thing, right? I imagine it's another reason why a lot of families don't like to travel because they have pets. And like us, we have pets. So I
think we're the weird ones that we don't have like dog sitters and cat sitters. And...
Well, I think it's also we're the weird ones in the old-fashioned state that everybody has small dogs and we have like horses.
We have big dogs.
We have big dogs. We are traditional with like typical guard dogs.
Yeah.
So if it's the first time you listen, we have a Great Dane. She's an old lady, and we have a Cane Corso, and he's a pup. He's a couple years old. And
he's 3 now.
Yeah, 3.
He just turned 3 this month.
Yeah, and then we also have 2 cats that we rescued.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, the cats are staying, but the dogs are going with us, which is, like I said, it's definitely a chore for us to travel.
Road trip.
Any type of traveling where we don't have someone available to watch the pets. My mom is usually the one who watches them and takes care of them when we're gone, but this time she's going too, so...
Yeah, Thanksgiving is a family, right? So we're going out to visit my brother-in-law. Yeah. He has a pretty nice big property, mm-hmm. and we're going to be camping in that property. We're taking our
That's the plan, assuming it doesn't rain.
Even if it rains, I mean, that's part of the camping experience. You can't control that.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see. We all want to be little babies about it and have a little rain ball.
How many times have we ever camped in the rain?
Us together, maybe once or twice.
Never. You and I have never camped in the rain.
We had rain before.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a light drizzle once.
Hey, rain is rain. I think it'll be a great experience. It'll be fun. I mean, I did it in the military. That was a common thing, especially in boot camp. I mean, there was times where we set up the tents and, if you pick the wrong spot, next thing you know, you're waking up because your feet are wet or something. But luckily for me, that never happened to me. It happened to some other dudes.
Well,
I mean, I did get stuck in a foxhole one time when it did rain, and that was fun. That was interesting. And then one time we had the snow too. That one sucked. I remember that one. We were in Georgia at right around this time, I think. The summer year, and we woke up to some little light snow.
I know my brother's camped in the snow when he was in England.
That's right. No, he was in Stonehenge.
He was on his way to Stonehenge, but he found some campground.
Yeah, he said he woke up and he was like covered in snow.
Yeah, when he went to bed, there was nothing, but he woke up.
Yeah, your middle brother, the middle one. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. So we're going to the youngest one. So we're trying to do this thing. We're not used to it anymore. It's been a long time since we've been driving around for Thanksgiving. I do remember that it's horrible traffic. I mean, that's one thing I do hate about holidays and having to go visit family or see family. I am not really close to my family, so I haven't driven to them in forever. But I do spend time with the in-laws. I think as all men do. I think it's one of those things that once they get married, they always end up going to the wife's families.
I guess I think it just depends on the culture.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Like almost everybody does.
Well, I have one of my coworkers. She's actually heading to her in-laws' house, which is up in Utah. So, and she said it kind of sucks for them because, I guess her husband and the youngest daughter are heading out, like this week. If I think maybe they already left.
Oh,
and then she has to work this week, and their eldest daughter is in college, and she has classes this week, so they're both flying in, I guess Wednesday or something, and then the daughter has to fly back because of school, and then she's gonna drive back with her husband and her other daughter. But it just kind of sucks that they had to split up, and I'm sure I know they're not the only families that have to split up. But when you're traveling somewhere...
Yeah, see, I'm always like that is when I'm like, forget that. When just not have it at your house. Like, forget all that drama. That's why I'm kind of like... And everybody wants to do things their own way, and everybody has their own opinion. And it's like, it's supposed to be a fun time with family. And sometimes it ends up being more stressful because of that. Like, oh, I got to get to the airport. Oh, I got to find tickets. Oh, I got to spend money. I got to do this.
I think it's just work. Like, this whole week should just be off. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I mean, we have the one day off, but I feel like they should give you the day before and the day after off.
You know what?
Just for traveling purposes, you know?
I mean, that's why you have to save your sick days and your vacation. I mean,
yeah, but if your boss doesn't approve it for XYZ reason, it's just
kind of your sick day.
Well, but I know a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving these days, do they?
Well, it's funny you say that. So I kind of Googled something real quick because I was curious.
Stats?
Yeah, so I just wanted to know some basic Thanksgiving statistics. So I guess we can go over those.
Okay.
So celebrations, being the subject number one, right? Mm-hmm. It says about 91% of Americans celebrate Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So most Americans plan to have Thanksgiving dinner with others.
Okay.
And about a third of them plan to host or dine alone at home. So.
Okay, that's just a weird statistic.
Third.
Yeah, so just a third of those who celebrate in general will do one or the other. I'm surprised they didn't split up that category to either this many are going to...
So 2/3 are traveling to celebrate with loved ones.
No, I understand, but I'm saying I'm surprised that they didn't split that category into those dining alone versus those dining with others.
Yeah, they're still celebrating. I guess that's what it comes down to. It.
Well, they should have just said
All
that.
right, so when it comes to the food, right, and this has always been a debate, I guess.
I guess even for us.
So 88% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving. And 83% say turkey is their favorite Thanksgiving dish.
That's the one thing nobody in our family wanted.
That's what I wanted.
You wanted turkey this year?
You
never want turkey.
I do.
You did this year?
I always want turkey.
No, you...
Fried turkey. That's the only way I like it.
Oh my gosh. We've gone so many years without turkey because you said you didn't want it, or it's also because you didn't feel like cooking it.
Yeah. I told your mom that she was talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, nobody wants turkey. I was like, I want turkey. I wouldn't mind turkey.
I think our eldest asked for turkey
Especially
a couple months ago.
If you guys are talking about like, oh, let's have a traditional family Thanksgiving, I was like, all right, where's turkey?
Where's nothing traditional about us?
Yeah, but you guys, really?
I mean, how traditional are our meals?
You guys or ours? Like you and your brothers?
No, my brothers. Well, okay, so actually, I take it back. One of my brothers did want a traditional Thanksgiving meal. But when the subject of turkey was brought up, he said, no, not turkey. They just wanted ham.
So ham's supposed to be more like Christmas time.
Yeah, but we also
a lot of people do have
a lot.
ham.
Yeah, they have ham at turkey time.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Thanksgiving, not turkey time.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, so this year, we're not doing a turkey. And
I don't know.
We're not. I'm telling you.
Guest.
Yeah, we're not doing turkey this year. And in lieu of turkey, I'm making chicken and mushroom sauce.
But I bet
I
there's
know
gonna be
it's not
mashed
turkey.
potatoes.
Huh?
I bet there's gonna be mashed potatoes. Huh?
Yeah, of course.
Is it gonna be corn?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, that's something we talked about last year, right? Traditionally, what do people usually have for Thanksgiving? Like, what's a
I think we
traditional
talked
dish?
more about how we don't usually have a traditional
No,
or
the way
Thanksgiving
we've been
meal.
doing it like the last 5 years, or the last 5 years prior, it's like everybody picks one favorite dish
Mm-hmm.
of what they like, and then that's what we do. And usually our Thanksgiving is ours, like us,
Because it's
just
at
the people in
home.
our house,
Yeah.
right? So it's our children, you, me, and your mom. Sometimes, you get siblings now that are married and have their own family, so they, spend it with their in-laws, and 1 year with us, 1 year with the in-laws. One usually is busy with work and they live far away, which is the one we're going to visit this year. And then the other one might be working or out of town.
Yeah.
And he'll stop by real quick, but because he's military, he celebrates also with
His
coworkers.
coworkers.
So he usually just comes out to hang out because he's already eaten with his
I
coworkers.
think this year, though, he's not doing the coworker thing.
Okay, so here's another fun fact about the food. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, they estimate that 46 million turkeys are eaten on Thanksgiving each year. So 46 million turkey.
Okay.
So that is a favorite dish for most people.
But it's so funny. I just think you can find turkey all year long a lot nowadays.
You know what? I don't see it as often.
I mean, you can
when
find
I go to
turkey
the
legs
store,
at the store.
Turkey legs. I heard somewhere that turkey legs, when you see them not during the season, are not really turkey legs.
What the heck is it then?
It's like it's ham.
There's no way.
Yeah,
Turkeys live all year. Like,
no, it's supposedly like the turkey legs that you buy at the theme parks and stuff like that are not really turkey
no
legs
way.
for ham.
No way. You cannot imitate those dang tendons. Those dang tendons in a turkey leg. It cannot be duplicated or imitated. Like, there's no way. That is real turkey.
I mean, isn't it funny how it's like one of the most delicious things out there?
Only when it's cooked right.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm talking about turkey legs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, when we eat them at the theme parks.
Yeah,
I know. Too bad they're so expensive.
Oh, the fair. When we go to San Diego County Fair,
oh my gosh.
and they have that bacon wrapped turkey leg. Like,
Oh my gosh. When's the last time we had that? That was like forever ago. We need to take the kids to the fair.
You had me a bacon.
Okay, so what else? Is there anything else on the food there? In your statistics?
I'm surprised it's not pecan pie. Yeah, like,
that wasn't mentioned?
No, it wasn't.
How many
mentioned.
pecans are cooked?
Killed.
How many
pecans are killed during Thanksgiving? Okay, so here's another one. So we were talking about travel, right? So most Thanksgiving travel takes less than an hour. Not
ours.
Many Americans perceive a rise in dangerous driving on Thanksgiving, and 78% see cell phone distraction as a major problem. You know why?
Because they're trying to get the directions to where they're supposed to be going, or their families constantly. Oh, football.
There's so much football going on.
Football.
Nobody wants to miss the Thanksgiving football games. I mean, it's part of the reason why
I
want
feel
to
bad
leave
for
the day before.
football players.
I don't.
Did they get like double time?
No. What do
I
you
don't
mean,
know.
though?
If
They
they're
don't get
playing
paid
on a
hourly.
holiday.
Do you know how much they make already?
It doesn't matter. They're playing on a holiday.
Look, if I get paid more than $1 million a year or $10 million a year, I will play on Thanksgiving.
And they're playing on Friday this year,
I
too?
will play on Christmas, yeah. And it's not all 32 teams. It's only like 6 teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So do they get double time? Triple time?
No, they still get off, like, they're being
Whatever's
flown
on
in
their
jets.
contract. I
Their
don't
families
care.
are usually
I don't
flown to
know.
them.
I don't know.
They have, like, facilities, and they have, like, chefs and everything cooking the meal for them. You have it with your team and your family if you want. You make enough money that I'm pretty sure after the game you can fly to your family if you wanted to.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it sucks.
I feel
Here I
not-
am talking about how businesses should give their people, the day before and the day after off. So of course I feel bad for the football players.
Think about it.
I know
they
it's their
get
job,
paid
but-
to entertain us.
Yeah, but it still
That's
sucks.
part of their job.
It still sucks.
Maybe there is a bonus in their contract. Maybe they do have a disclosure in there. Maybe their agents make sure that, hey, if there's ever a Thanksgiving Day game, you're paying me this extra.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
you're flying
Well, I
my
hope they
family.
do.
Shit. I wouldn't mind if I'm making that much money.
Okay, what else?
You're just being a nagger. Nag.
I'm
Okay,
not-
shopping.
it's not
In
nagging.
2023, 182 million U.S. consumers were expected to shop during Thanksgiving weekend. That includes that's
Oh,
due
for
to
the Black
Cyber Week.
Friday.
Yeah, which includes Black Friday,
See,
Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I don't.
No, I don't believe in it. It's stupid.
Yeah, like it's cheapy products
cheapy
and
products and old
so,
models and stuff.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. In 2024, this is the subject of cost, right? In 2024, Americans hosting Thanksgiving dinner are expected to spend an average of $431 on food, drinks, and decor.
That's what we spend a week.
Six-figure earners, men and parents with young children expect to spend the most. So this is just for that one
day. Yeah.
One day, 400.
I mean-
and you know what? That is something that we were talking about. Have you it just feels like everything is extra expensive this week, like right before Thanksgiving.
Well, isn't it extra expensive before any holiday? I
Like
think just
gas?
in general, yeah, just like gas prices shoot up, or the meat prices shoot up, like everything is just more expensive before any holiday. Because they know people are going to have to buy it.
All right, they're penalizing you for celebrating.
Yeah.
Because they still want you to be kind of distancing and be alone.
Yeah, I don't know that's called making money. That's like, we talked about this, I think, before in a previous episode, where they'll lower the price of things weeks before something happens, before an event, and then right before the event, they raise the price and then market like with the same discount that they were selling it at before. What do you think of? Did that not make sense?
No, yeah. I'm just thinking about the next statistic.
Okay, go ahead.
It's throwing me off. No. This is, I mean, you're right. Everything goes up, like right before the holidays, like prices drop.
But it's not a real drop.
It's not a real drop. Sometimes they even go higher. They put them up higher.
Well,
I think I covered this before. They go up higher, so that when the holiday comes up, they drop it down. So like you remember,
You think.
like, oh yeah, 2 weeks ago this was like so much more.
Yeah. Yep.
And in reality, it's back to the regular price.
Yep.
So-
Yep. That's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. So yeah. All right. So here we go. Drinks, right?
Okay.
In the Midwest, the sales of this alcohol, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm going to have you guess.
In the Midwest.
Is
okay.
increased by 864% on Thanksgiving.
Wild turkey.
In the Midwest, okay?
Wild
what
turkey.
drink do you think increases by 864%?
What drink?
Yeah.
Is it alcoholic?
Yeah, it's alcoholic.
Not wild turkey?
No.
Bourbon?
No.
Whiskey?
No.
What are people drinking
Apparently.
in the Midwest? Moonshine?
Tequila sales increased by 864% on Thanksgiving.
Everyone's drinking tequila? I thought it'd be like me. Oh, I should have thought beer. No one's drinking
Tequila.
beer?
Can you imagine? Don't know because they want to stay warm, right? It's usually
Oh,
like you
'cause
said,
it's
it's
cold.
raining, it's
That's
starting
true.
to snow.
Well, you'd think they would have been.
Windy.
What happened?
Well,
to-
Midwest, right? I mean, how much?
That's
snow
why
they
I
get?
thought you said Midwest. I thought
Tequila
bourbon,
sales.
whiskey.
I was doing the math. I was like, how many kids are born? What would that be? How many tequila drunk
how many kids
babies?
are born in July?
Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah, that was. But my parents don't drink, so or didn't drink.
And I have a kid also. in
We
July.
have 2 kids in the summer. 3 kids
July,
technically.
though. But we're talking about July.
One in July, one at the end of June, and one in August.
Don't be a July. July to me. Don't July.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so here's the other one. While in the Northeast and the South, the sale increase of this alcoholic beverage goes up by 427%.
Vodka.
Yes. 427% in the Northeast and 139% in the South.
Okay.
Vodka is the other one. So tequila and vodka.
Okay. I guess people don't like whiskey.
Everybody wants to be Mexican and Russian.
I guess. I guess so.
Or maybe that's when the Mexicans and the
I mean,
Russians
aren't they
speak each other.
supposed to be celebrating American liquor?
Yeah. Well, you know what? But they're if you think about it, they're white liquor, right? It could be a clear liquor. So if
They're hiding it.
No, it's one of those like people's on diets and stuff like that. It's the one alcohol that it's allowed to drink, like the white
Okay,
ones.
so the vodka made from potatoes
Right.
and the tequila made from the agave versus
all the kilos.
I
But
mean,
you have the
versus
silver
the
and you have the
whiskey.
añejo and you have, you know what I mean? You have different colors, but
because the whiskeys are
white
made
one
from
is
rye.
more pure.
What's whiskey made of? Well, rye.
I don't know. I just know how to drink it.
Well, see, I think it's very un-American of them to be drinking vodka and tequila on Thanksgiving.
It's a country of immigrants, you know. It's allowed.
Yeah, right. You're right. It's a
And
country.
tequila is, I mean,
I know
it's a local drink.
It's
I
a
mean,
local drink. I get it.
It's
I
an
get
American
it.
drink. So.
Is it because it's also cheaper? Depends on the tequila.
I don't think it's cheaper, but in vodka, if you think about
I mean,
it,
but you're saying the price goes up.
vodka has
so.
become an American drink. I mean, look at Tito's. I mean, that's made in Texas and it's so popular. Everybody loves Tito's. So
That's true. Well, okay. What else?
So that's just some. I thought those were some fun facts. Just random little facts.
I'm
about
sure there'll be
Thanksgiving.
drinks at my brother's because my brothers like to drink.
What is one thing I'm actually looking forward to, like camping out? Just I don't know why, because I think it's nice on that ranch. I like to see the stars.
I don't know. We haven't been camping in so long, and we've never been cold weather camping. I'm not looking forward to it because we do not have the right sleeping bags for cold weather camping.
Okay, you want to hear another fun fact? Okay, I looked up some more. Okay, it says that it takes 10 hours. 10 hours is the length of time the average American male would need to spend on a treadmill to burn the 4,500 calories consumed at the average Thanksgiving meal.
Am I hearing crickets?
Yeah.
We're recording by the window. We have like a little different setup today, and I think there's crickets outside the window. But okay, so is that assuming that they're consuming turkey, or is just all the fixings?
The average. That's just the average Thanksgiving meal. So that will include like mashed potatoes, turkey.
What are
like
you
a
looking
pie.
forward to eating? Like I've told you, okay, we're having mashed potatoes. We're having the chicken with mushroom sauce. We're having, I think my mom's making a lasagna. That's really random. My brother is bringing 2 cheesecakes and a crumble pie or something like that. And then, I don't know, my dad's bringing ham.
For me, one of the things since I was a kid that I always looked forward for Thanksgiving was always a pecan pie and the pumpkin pie.
We might have to take those because I don't think anybody's bringing that.
Well, then they're for me only.
Well, then we'll just buy them later then for us.
You know how I am about pecan pie.
I know. We're not even allowed to touch this dang pecan pie. We'll just have to buy those for us.
I turned into a real fat bastard.
That's okay.
Pecan.
I'm perfectly fine with my brother's
bella.
cheesecake. He's making 2, so.
Yeah.
His crumble cake's really good too.
Yeah, but
Crumble cake. That's what
those
it's called.
cheesecakes are tiny. They're not gonna last.
Well, oh well.
No, yeah, I'll be.
You know, our kids already had their Thanksgiving feast at school.
That doesn't count. A lot of schools do that crap.
Yeah,
That
our
doesn't
2
count.
elementary kids did.
I used to love peanut jerky on Thanksgiving. I used to tell people I didn't celebrate it.
So, our 8-year-old, she told me, she's like, "Hey, Mom, we're supposed to dress like pilgrims for our Thanksgiving feast," and I told her, "You're not dressing up as a pilgrim." Because we're the other side, honey.
Right.
We're the Native Americans that the pilgrims.
What did she say?
Oh, I'm going to tell my teacher. And she really did go tell her teacher that she told her teacher she couldn't dress up like a pilgrim because the pilgrims killed the Native Americans. And her teacher told her, "Oh, honey, yes, that's true. You'll learn about that later. But right now, we're not teaching you that part."
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So she dressed up. I didn't see any kids dressed up like pilgrims, but they did make pilgrim hats. So like they made the little bonnets out of cardboard, like a little white cardboard hat or paper for the girls, and then the boys made their pilgrim tall black hats. When I picked them up, I saw them.
You know how we were talking about like about 46 million turkeys are killed each year for the holiday.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving holiday.
Okay.
So on average, it comes out to $1.2 billion.
That the industry makes.
Yeah.
Nice.
On turkey sales.
That's cool. I mean, good for them.
And damn, yeah, 1.2 billion.
But think about it. Like, how hard is it to grow healthy turkeys and get them ready for?
I think for
sale?
healthy turkeys, it's more like having the land for it, right? Because the more land they have, and the grub and everything they can eat, it's not just
expensive.
being seed fed, But yeah,
well, because we
imagine.
knew a lady who had a chicken, like the lady we would get chicken eggs from when we moved out here originally. She was complaining. She got rid of her chickens like not even 6 months into us buying from her because she just couldn't afford the feed anymore. It was just too expensive. So just imagine how much money those farms are shelling out.
Yeah, but it's different when
to
you
feed.
I mean, the thing for me, chickens, and I always told you, is chickens are freaking mean. And this shit stinks.
But I'm talking about the feed. Like, we're talking about the cost.
So well, yeah, because I think the fact is California. I mean, they're going to try to charge more for that stuff. It's just to get you from doing it, so that way you can keep on buying it at the stores.
I guess that's true.
That's how you control that, but whatever. Here's another fun fact, all right? $26 million is the amount of property loss caused by residential building fires each Thanksgiving.
What? Okay. All right.
I imagine a lot of those are based on first-time turkey fryers.
Okay. And they fry them indoors?
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Or just the people that don't do the proper prep, and then when they go to dump the turkey in there, and they just drop it, and the oil just flies out there.
But I mean, not just that. Think about like people baking their turkeys. If they overcook them, they start like a little, or if they're frying something on their stovetops, because there's so many things being cooked at the same time that it's I can see how it's. If you have like a small kitchen and you're trying to...
I mean, I don't see it. From your scenario, I should see like burnt food. I don't see it. But I guess so. I mean, I don't know. From my mind, it's just those people that fry turkeys. Like, they always mess up royally.
Okay. I mean, we've heard that.
I actually do enjoy watching those videos at the Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, that's
all
horrible.
The things that go wrong. It's like, what a dumbass. That's all you were thinking about. 61% of the people celebrating Thanksgiving try to avoid having to talk about politics at the dinner table.
Yeah, because all the families have different... I mean, we don't talk about politics.
But politics and religion are
because
not allowed to be spoken of.
We always have one group of family members that come over that, are not like the rest of us. So I think most of our family is the same, thinks the same way politically, but then there's just a couple of individuals that don't. So we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Imagine at your house. Religion. Imagine going to your parents, to your dad's house. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine this year, just this year alone?
Oh my, like, and politics, you wanted to go see your dad this year too. Ooh.
Politics conversation. Oh my goodness.
That would have been a very good to see you. We're out.
Here's a reminder of why I don't come around.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, in the year of 1621, that was the first Thanksgiving celebration. I don't know how many people know that.
1621. I think my kids told me this recently because they were learning about all this stuff.
And on October 3rd of the year 1863,
year of our Lord,
President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving a national holiday. Okay. So another thing that makes President Abraham Lincoln the greatest American ever.
Yeah, but there's so many people who are against Thanksgiving because of the whole Native American aspect of it.
Did you know that it was 1989, the first year that turkey was officially pardoned by President Bush?
Turkeys were pardoned?
Yeah, remember the president always pardons a turkey every year for Thanksgiving?
I'm sorry, I'm
You didn't know
oblivious
that?
to this. Why in the world would you pardon a turkey? It did absolutely nothing
So
wrong.
it doesn't get killed. It's one of the turkeys from like the farms or whatever. It doesn't get killed.
They pardon one of the because they're friggin' criminals.
No, pardon from getting murdered, from becoming a
Because they're
delicious meal.
criminals, you only pardon criminals.
Babe, there's even a cartoon movie about this. Okay, Free Birds. Thanksgiving movie. You need to watch it.
Yeah, no. This is the stupidest. One of those really idiotic things that it's like the gazillion.
See, this is why we don't talk about
This
politics.
is
Look
like
at
the-
you. You're getting upset at President Bush for pardoning a turkey.
This is like the gazillion laws that still exist that need to not.
It's for kids. It's for kids. Kids love it. You know, you just tell your kids, hey, like the president just pardoned that turkey. He's not going to get in. And the kids are like, oh, okay, there's a turkey. And he actually lives in the White House, I believe.
Okay.
Until he dies.
Till he
of a
gets
heart
eaten?
attack. No. Well, no.
You don't know that. It's
Be
all
eaten.
for show.
Turkey's delicious.
All for show. He'll get turned into one of those turkey legs that they sell at some amusement park.
32% of Americans plan to get takeout from restaurants.
When do we? Well, we used to do that for Valentine's.
Everybody eats out for Valentine's.
No, but we would always go for like Thai food.
Yep. That was our thing. Thai food.
You-
Delicious.
I wonder. Oh gosh, what would we eat? Like if we decided to go out to eat, what would we go eat? Like if we didn't want to cook anything, what are we gonna go eat?
Look, for me,
Chinese
the Christmas
food.
story ruined it. It is always going to be Chinese food because they're the only ones that will probably be open on Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and New Year's because their calendar is totally, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're business people. And so they stay open.
Making the money.
Make that money. And because they know, I mean, there's still a large community that's not, doesn't
That don't
follow
celebrate.
This. Yeah,
Mhm,
and
that's
they're
true.
and also Asians, right? So
Yeah.
so they stay open. All right. Okay. I got you the info you wanted to know. Okay.
About what?
Here we go. America's favorite Thanksgiving dishes. 83% turkey. Second place at 78%, mashed potatoes. Number 3 with 77%, it is stuffing or dressing. Fourth place, 74% with bread or rolls. That's a weird one. Bread.
I mean, everybody loves a good dinner roll with butter.
Biscuits. Butter, honey, and biscuits. Oh, I love
Dinner roll
Biscuits.
with butter.
I miss eating biscuits. Love biscuits.
With gravy.
It's been so long. Just one biscuit. No biscuits. Fifth place at 65% is sweet potatoes and yams. Or yams.
Yeah, I gotta ask my mama for doing that.
No, we're not doing turkey. You get no sweet potatoes.
Yes, we do.
No
Yeah,
sweet
sweet potatoes
No,
counts.
no,
We can still have sweet
no,
potatoes.
No.
Yes,
no,
we can.
No. We need turkey to have sweet potatoes.
No, you can't. You don't have to have sweet potatoes.
And
with turkey.
52% cranberry sauce.
I love cranberry sauce. You do not.
No.
I like cranberry sauce. So of those dishes, mashed potatoes and yams. That's I'm good with. I can do without the rest.
Okay, check this out. The pie-tastic decision short. 23% is pumpkin pie. 14%.
With or without the whipped cream.
Pumpkin pie, you have to have whipped cream.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
The
pumpkin
statistic
pie.
didn't say with or
It
without
doesn't
whipped
matter.
cream.
Pumpkin pie is pumpkin pie. You
Okay.
can have it with or without it. It doesn't matter. It's pumpkin pie.
Okay.
And
All right.
unless you're some kind of criminal, you wouldn't put whipped cream on your pumpkin pie.
Why wouldn't you not put whipped cream
Why
on a
wouldn't you
pumpkin
put
pie?
whipped cream on your pumpkin pie? It's like the best thing ever.
No, you just made it seem like you wouldn't, like you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. It's unlawful.
You shouldn't put whipped
No,
cream.
you should not put whipped cream. Everybody needs to put whipped cream on it.
Okay, you said stop. You're saying it the wrong way.
No, you're not sending me the wrong way.
No, you
It
just
doesn't matter. The bottom line is this: pumpkin pie, whipped cream.
okay.
That's it.
Okay.
No
right.
buts or ifs. You're the one overcomplicating it. You should have never asked.
No, you just okay. Fine, go on.
Put whipped cream on it. People,
Go on.
please tell me you put whipped cream on your pumpkin pies. Please. And it's like the only time you get to eat pumpkin pie, right? I mean, you don't see it all year.
No,
This is
unless
the
you
only
make it
time.
yourself.
This is the only time you see it.
Yeah, because that's how they
Okay.
have a control
Well, then.
over it.
Yeah.
Okay, Next.
Was pecan pie at 14%.
Okay.
12% of apple pie. Now, do you put ice cream on your apple pie?
A la mode.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
A la belly.
A la
On my
belly.
belly. Okay, then this would be sweet potato pie, chocolate pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie, and 27% of all the other people really don't care for the other. But, oh yeah, so 12% for apple, sorry, 8% for sweet potato, 6% for chocolate. I don't think I'm not a big chocolate fan, so.
No, you're not. But
5%
I've never thought
cherry.
of chocolate for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me neither. Or cherry, or blueberry
Cherry,
maybe.
yeah, I could
I
do
can see
cherry
blueberry.
pie. I like cherry pie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just general.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, those were just random little stats. There's a lot more. I just don't want to get into it, but yeah.
All right. Well,
I mean,
that's
it's so
what we're
funny,
doing
guys.
for Thanksgiving, and we'll see how it goes. And we're wishing all of you a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, I got one more random one.
Oh, we're not done. Okay.
No, we're never done. You know me. I always come out with 2 teams have played every Thanksgiving since 1966.
It's a long time.
The Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Those 2 teams have played every Thanksgiving. So we were talking about football. I mean, to you, is the Thanksgiving parade still a thing?
I believe so.
Was it the Macy's?
I guess I don't pay
something?
attention. Probably.
I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is really just like clearly a whatever holiday because it goes from Halloween to Christmas.
You know what? Yes, you're right. Because a lot of people ignore Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah,
Like, there's so many houses already Christmas
Yeah,
decorated.
you're saying like 90% of people celebrate Thanksgiving. I really don't think that that's an accurate number.
Well,
I
it's
think
just
it's
a meal.
less.
I mean, it's just having the meal. It doesn't mean you have to decorate or to go a lot outside of your house, right? It's just mainly
Yeah.
doing something at Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
I know we've invited people that don't have family, that they're from other countries or from other states, and they're like new to town. They're co-workers, and we're like, hey, what are you doing? Like you're welcome to come join us.
That was a long time. We lived in San
No,
Diego.
but I always do it every year. I always invite somebody. But they never take us out for it because some people just want to be alone, or some people want to do something their own way.
Yeah.
I honestly, I hate the traffic, so that's part of the reason why I never want to go out nowhere for Thanksgiving. It's just weird and awkward. Everybody has their own way of doing things, and at the same time, I really enjoy watching football.
Yeah, I know that's like your only thing is you just want to watch football and be left in peace.
Yeah, and before,
Which is hard to do when you're around a bunch of family.
When we used to fry the turkey, it was nice to fry the turkey and watch football. It was a thing. One of the things I used to like a lot to do during Thanksgiving at night was like
Bonfire.
yeah, bonfire. Play a little poker, a little Texas Hold'em, have some whiskey or tequila, and smoke a cigar. That was one of my favorite things. The last time I did that was actually at your grandma's, your maternal grandma's house. It was one Thanksgiving we spent out there, and I remember literally doing 3 of those things. We were playing poker, we're smoking a cigar, and having some whiskey with your brothers. Your brother showed up with cigars, and I was like, oh!
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I was like, nice. I was like, guys, let's do this. I was
Yeah.
so happy. I was like, oh, that's when I knew. That's when I knew I loved them. I was like, yeah,
That was a very long time ago because
forever in my heart.
we have not nowhere near done that ever since. Just like nobody's really come over. It's just always been us. And like you said, my brothers are always busy. The one brother's bouncing back and forth, and he doesn't smoke or drink. So
I had a couple of family members that came over. Well, used to come over when we lived closer to them, but it was more like to stop by and eat.
yeah, because they were going to go get in line for the damn sales.
Yeah, or drop off their kids. So they had a place to sleep while they went out and waited in line.
So frustrating. They came out once or twice.
Remember that one year they came by and they're like, can we just drop off some of the stuff here? It was like, yeah, sure.
Oh,
And there was,
because they
these
couldn't
freaking
take it back
TVs.
with them. Yeah. They were living in Mexico.
Yeah.
And they couldn't take
Your
everything.
aunt and your cousin,
Yeah.
and your other cousin.
They couldn't take everything back with them, and they didn't want to have to pay like
the
the
fee,
tariff.
the
Yeah,
fee.
the tariff fee for all the stuff that they had bought. So they left a bunch of TVs, and I don't know what all they left at our apartment. This is when we lived in San Diego, and yeah, I do not miss that. I do not miss that. But that same family came to our house here, and just once.
Right.
And they got lost. Like, they thought it was for some reason.
And it was our first year here.
Yeah.
And that's when we lost electricity because of that storm.
Yes. But they also thought for some reason that
Oh, yeah, the ranch.
we were celebrating at the house I grew up in, San Bernardino. So they drove all the way to San Bernardino and then had to drive all the way back to where we actually live, which
were
is
all frustrated and
halfway,
tired.
half the distance. And yeah, they got here, like almost 11 o'clock at night, 10 or 11. My brother had already been here and gone. And yeah, we were in candlelight because
So romantic.
we had lost power due to a storm that had hit.
Yeah, cooking was a nightmare. Good thing we run on gas, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then we had the propane grill outside, so that worked out. We were able to survive that, cooking.
Yeah, it was funny.
Took our turns trying to use the stove. The stove
using the stovetop.
Well, bottom line, when it comes down to it, right? I mean, moral of the story is no matter how much we like to bitch and complain and find statistics and everything, I guess when it comes to Thanksgiving, be thankful for what we have, what we've lived, and for all the loved ones that we have around us, including friends, family, co-workers. I guess we should just be thankful that we still have them for one more year and we share the experiences and memories together, because we never know when they might not be around anymore. So, I don't know. Extend the hand, be caring, be loving, and I don't know. What is it? Was that word I was just learning about? Empathy?
Yeah, be empathetic.
Yeah.
Have empathy.
Empathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all different. I mean, I know you're making the jokes about my dad's side of the family and everything, but like the football thing, that was the thing. Like, we had football on the TV and everybody argued and talked and whatever not, but we watched the game. And we would criticize the players and criticize the plays, and everybody was a coach and an expert. And this is before anybody did any fantasy football, so I can't even imagine what it would be like now with fantasy football.
Do you actually think your family participates in fantasy football?
No, not really, but I know my old man probably would still enjoy talking crap about football like he always did.
Especially anyone against the Chargers.
All right. But I don't think Pops has that anymore. I don't think he has
that drive.
No, that I don't know. I hope he does. I hope he has a person that he can talk football to.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I don't think anybody else really follows football like that anymore.
Well, that one is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, on your side is also awesome, right? I mean, it'll be cool. We're gonna be seeing families that, I mean, we're gonna have both your parents and side of both sides of the family together.
Yeah, but for me, that's normal.
Yeah, but that's cool. No, it's been a while since that happened. I think
Easter, everyone was there.
Easter? No, your dad wasn't there, was it?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, because I think he was out of the country.
Not exactly.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't
he's
think
usually there.
I don't think so. Somebody there is missing that is going to be there this time. There's always somebody missing. So that'll be cool. I think it'll be cool this year.
I don't know. To me, my family gets together often enough, and we see.
Oh, my family gets together often enough.
Yeah, but
too.
you're not included in it. But we're talking about, you're
I think when it comes to family, you don't need an invite.
Yeah, I'm different. Like, we're different. Like, you need an invite.
I need an invite. I want to hear it.
About that. We were talking about that the other day. Like, I have some family in town from Peru, and I guess one of my aunts was driving around with them in the area, and the family member that's visiting wanted to come visit us, but that one aunt told her no, you don't. Here in the States, we don't just show up to people's houses. It's considered rude because, you know, they might not be home. They might be busy. It's like you have to call and make an appointment, you know, to show up. And for me, that is true. Like, I dislike when people just show up unexpectedly.
I don't care.
You say that?
If it's family, I don't think it should be, especially family from another country, like that far away.
Yeah.
Like, you really can't.
I don't even know them.
Well, that's different then. But they know your
I've
mom,
never
right?
met this person. Yeah, they know my
I mean,
mom.
you're not going to go in your room. They're not going to go anywhere.
I don't know. You know, some families nosy.
No.
I'm pretty sure some of your family would be like, oh, let me see the house. And then you have to show them all your dirty secrets.
No, you don't have to show them. You'd be like, this is this. I'm not going over there because it's dirty. This is private. I don't want anybody there.
Oh, I don't know. I think
That's why
foreigners
you have a
are
mouth.
super nosy.
Well, of course they're nosy. They want to know how you're living.
Yeah, because they can go back and talk about it to the rest of the family. So, anyways, for me, I don't like.
But then later you're
people just
bitching
showing
about,
up.
you know, oh, nobody calls or visits or sees.
I don't complain about family. I call my friends. I complain I don't have friends. I don't complain about family.
Well, friends are nosy too. They're more nosy than family.
I don't know.
And they want to see how you're doing and what you're living.
I think it's
so
different.
they can go tell other people about it.
I think it's different.
It's the same thing.
In my head, it's different. Anyways,
Yeah, it is different because they're not blood.
yeah. Oh well. Everyone have a great week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye.
Yep. Bye. Take care, everybody. Please be safe. Till next time.